So if you're looking to boost your Facebook ads returns, to lower your cost per acquisition and be more profitable with your Facebook ads, this video is for you because we're going to cover the technique that the best advertisers are using before they start creating the ads, and it's called the awareness matching. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to apply it to your ads in order to increase your returns and scale much more easily. So let's cover this technique and let's see first of all what awareness stage is your audience at. We're going to cover what are the awareness stages so that you can understand what the technique of awareness matching is, and therefore you will get a complete picture on how you can do that and increase your Facebook ad returns. So what is the awareness stage and why the best advertisers think of this before they start writing their ads? So let's say you're selling a product that your audience has never seen before, but they know that they have a certain problem that they want to solve. And in this example that we're going to cover, that will just help you much more easily understand this concept. Let's say the problem that you are trying to solve is that people sleep poorly or can't fall asleep because their body overheats during the night. So this is the problem that you want to solve. To solve that problem, you're selling a cooling blanket, which is a solution for all these people who struggle to fall asleep because of the overheating. This is just affecting their sleep. They have that problem and they still don't know that you have the solution for their problems. And this is just going to be an example which will much more easily help you understand this concept. That we're going to tie it all together and you will get a complete picture of how you can apply this. So this is the cooling blanket that you are selling that is solving that problem. And now that you have the problem, you are trying to create ads that to reach out to this audience and make them buy your product. So let's say you have created 2 ads of this product to try to reach this audience, and these are 2 ads that I have created as an example to help you understand this concept. So we have 2 static ads, and the only thing that is different is their copy, right? So on the left we have the offer-based angle where we have 30% off our best selling blanket today only. And on the right we have the headline that starts with the "Can't sleep because you're too hot, cool nights starts here." So there's a huge difference between these 2 ads, and one of them will be way more effective just because it is matching the awareness stage of the prospect when they see this ad. And the ad that will perform way better between these 2 are the ad on the right. The problem with the ad on the left is that even though it has the 30% off, which is a very enticing offer, 30% off is a lot, especially if the product is more expensive. The problem with this one is that even though if people see this ad and see the 30% off and see that even this is the best selling blanket that they have, it doesn't really matter that they have a good offer because they have no clue what the product is about. They have no idea what the problem it will solve. So therefore it doesn't really matter. And you can think of it, if you get an ad that gives you 50% off some product and you don't know what problem it will solve, would you buy it? Obviously not, because you don't care about that product and you don't care about the offer if you don't know what it will do with your life and how it will benefit you. So it doesn't matter that it has a great offer. See, in the example on the left, which is a bad example for this one, is that the prospect has no clue what the product is about. And in fact, when they see this and see the offer and the image of the product, they will think it's just a blanket that will just make them even more warmer, right? So it really doesn't solve their problem. But when we have this ad on the right, which is way better than this on the left, the thing with it is that it starts with the problem that the customer, that the prospect has, in this case that they can't sleep well because they're too hot, and then it offers the solution. And therefore, this ad on the right is instantly resonating with the audience and builds really strong emotion and even the curiosity in their minds, so that they want to check out this product because they have resonated with that message and with that problem that we have in the headline of the ad. And it's also very important to understand the visual hierarchy of this ad. You can see the biggest text is the one that is calling out the audience by the problem, which goes "Can't sleep because you're too hot." And then it's a smaller text, the solution "Cool night starts here." And then we have the product that is showing the mechanism for solving that problem. So when people that have the problem that they can't fall asleep because they're too warm, when they see this ad, they will understand that this product is something that's in for them. While when they see the ad on the left, they will see a great offer, but a great offer doesn't really mean a lot if they don't know what the product will do in their life. So in this example, this audience on the right, and we're going to cover later what are the awareness stages, but this audience that we're trying to reach here are in the problem aware stage, which means that they acknowledge the problem that they have, but still don't know about the specific solution for it. So this is their awareness stage, and this is how you want to approach to that specific audience. So So therefore, you need to resonate with them by showing them that your product solves that problem, and we're trying to call them out with the problem so that we get their attention with a headline and that we get them into our funnel where we eventually sell them our product that solves their need, right? So this is essentially what the awareness matching is. You need to understand where in this scale that we're going to cover here is your audience, because your messaging is way more effective when somebody sees your ad, they instantly resonate with it, and therefore the chances of making them buy are way higher. And by the way, if you need help with growing your e-commerce brand through the Facebook ads, you can reach out to me in the link in the description where I will explain to you how we can help you grow your e-commerce store profitably with Facebook ads. So the awareness stages that are defined by the Schwartz. I'm not sure if I'm spelling his name right, but this is from his book, Breakthrough Advertising, and I highly recommend you to read it. According to his book, there are 5 different stages when it comes to the awareness. The first one are the mostly aware, then we have the product aware, then we have solution aware, then we have problem aware, which is the one that I have described above, and then we have completely unaware. When people are in your mostly aware stage, this means that they really know everything about your product. They know the features, how it will benefit their life, and all you need is just that extra push to make them finally convert. They just didn't convert because they didn't have an opportunity to do so, or they just need that extra push, which can be a discount, a good offer, or just an extra push with the social proof. When people are in the product aware stage, they know about your product, but not everything, or they just don't believe still enough that your product can solve their need. So what you can do, you can just push more of the social proof, you can expand more on that desire, or you can just explain more in depth what is the mechanism of you solving their problem so that they can just get a little bit more of these information and finally buy your product. When they're in the solution aware stage, this is the thing where they know about the problem that they have and they are also aware of possible solutions. So they're right now searching for the right solution, and therefore they're evaluating all the different options, all the different products and brands, and finding the one that they will choose to solve that problem, right? In the problem aware stage, it is the example that we have covered above, and in this stage people are very well aware of the problem, but they still don't know what are the possible solutions in there. So what you want to do here, you want to resonate with them by making them understand that you understand their problem, and therefore you get them into your funnel, and then eventually you offer them their solution. And when it comes to the completely unaware stage, this is the widest audience that you can reach out to, because they have no clue about the problem that they have, and obviously because of that they don't know about the solutions that can solve these problems. This one is the hardest to make, but once you do, you can just open new markets and a wider audience and reach way more people, either by identification or the storytelling or secret type of lead, and therefore just expand the top of your funnel, right? So now that we have covered these awareness stages, what you should do and how you should optimize your website experience if they click on your ad and when they land on your landing page. So I have prepared one example for one brand that is selling this cooling blanket, which is why I wanted to show you this example. So when you have people that are very well aware of the problem but are not very well aware of the solution, you want to expand more about your solution because you want to connect their problem with your solution so that they understand that they have found the solution for their product. So in this example, we have this true temp blanket from this brand, and you can see just in the details I wanted to show you because they want to make their visitors understand about that solution. They have this section, which is a complete section that describes the technology behind this blanket so that the new visitors can really understand how this solution is connected to their problem and therefore place the order. When you scroll a little bit down, you can see you have all these images and GIFs and all that stuff that are just helping their visitors better understand this solution, and therefore they're educated on how this solution solves their problem. So it's very important to understand what is the awareness stage when you want to optimize your landing page as well, because if people, for example, are very well aware of the problem but not of the solution, you want to educate them more on the solution. But if people are very well aware of your product and how it solves and all that stuff, you want to optimize more on the offer side because you just want to finally make them convert. One example to show you how very successful brands are optimizing their landing page and all that stuff based on the awareness stage is that this is why you will often see e-commerce brands doing listicles and advertorials, because if you're trying to reach to the wider market, for example, you want to reach to the unaware stage or the problem aware stage, if you send these people directly to the product page, it wouldn't be effective because they need just way more information before they're asked to buy. So sometimes you will see e-commerce brands that when you click on the ad, the landing page is the advertorial, which is heavy text page. And what it's doing there, it's just educating people more on the solution, and therefore it helps these people move throughout the funnel and finally making them convert. So this is why when your prospects are closer to the unaware stage, they need more information to sell to them. But once you unlock this message, you will have a potential to unlock a much wider audience and therefore scale much more effectively, because your ads are just going to resonate with a wider audience and you will be able to target more people on Facebook ads and get them throughout your whole funnel, which is the most important thing when it comes to scaling your business on Facebook ads. So let me remove this one because these two are the duplicates. So this is one of the most effective way to scale your Facebook ads, because your message is going to unlock new audience and therefore you'll be able to scale much more effortlessly. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And if you need help with growing your e-commerce store on Facebook ads, you can reach out to me in the link in the description to see how we can help you with growing profitably through Facebook ads.